Hey everyone, this is Fabio and welcome back. And this is a new first impression video. Um, I've been playing my second PSP game. Yes, I know, I'm very excited. It is pathetic, I just have two games for my entire PSP collection, but hey, I bought the system like a month ago, so for this case, for the PSP, I've decided to do something different than usual. So instead of buying a lot of games, because I found a lot of games that I want to play on the PSP. It's basically an RPG powerhouse, so I'm very excited about the library. But for the PSP, I decided to do something different and kind of old school, like I was doing when I was like in middle school and high school with like Super Nintendo and PlayStation, buying one game at a time, basically, since um, I decided to buy one game, finish the game, and buy another one. So far, I just play and beat Tres in the Sky, and while I was finished that, I ordered this new game, and I'm playing through this, and in the future, while I'm almost at the end of this game, I don't know how far I am yet, but still a long way to go since I got this game yesterday. But when I'm close to the end of this game, I've ordered my third one. So I kind of like this plan. I don't have much time to game it anyways, so I think it's a good idea and a good way, for now at least, to explore the PSP collection one step at a time. So, my game, in this case, my second PSP game, and I can say this now, this is a game that basically for me is worth having a PSP for. And I'm talking about Ys 7. I am a huge Ys fan, and I friggin' love this game. And I play for like 6 hours or something like that. Um, so not very far yet. I just finished the Fire Shrine, but oh my god, I love this game so much. This is the game that I wanted for the PSP before I discovered Trace in the Sky, basically. But they're both Falcom, so it's cool. As I said, I love East. I love East. I always loved the series, even though I mentioned this in my East Origin video, but it's worth mentioning again, I think, since it's a nice story. And since we all love East, and it's always, I think, interesting to talk about how people discovered this series that for a long, long time it was basically an hidden gem only for TurboGrafx owner. So in my case, I randomly discovered Ys 3, Wonders of From Ys, on the Super Nintendo while I was looking around my usual video game store in Italy. And this was an import game. And I never heard of the series. Um, and I got curious since the cover of the game looked interesting. It was only for rent at the moment, so I rented it and loved it. I didn't finish on my first run, because it's a very hard game. My god, it's difficult, Wanderers, but I loved the game very, very much, so I wanted to buy it. It was kind of expensive, but I managed, and for a long time that will be my only Ys experience until I discovered Ys Book 1 and 2 on the Virtual Console, like many people did. And I loved it so much. That game is fantastic. I think that Ys Book 1 and 2 has a special charm that really hits on the nostalgia into you, especially if, not necessarily if you discovered, like, if you already played Ys before, like in my case and others, but in a way, that gameplay at that precise moment, I think was really something special for many gamers. And of course, I love the game. And that's the TurboGrafx version, and I think that's the best way to play Book 1 and 2. I finished Book 1 on the TurboGrafx, didn't have time to play Book 2. I'm playing quite. I haven't played this in a while, I have to admit. Um, Chronicles Book 1 and Book 2 on Steam. Finished Book 1 again, of course, and playing through Book 2, I'm at the Solomon Shrine, and my god, I'm lost. So I probably not have to start again, I hope not, but to reorganize my ideas. So then I played other Ys games, of course, during the years. Like recently, I bought Ark of Napishtim on the PS2, but I haven't played much. Oath in Falcana and Ys Origins, both on Steam, and beat Origins. I just have to beat the final boss in Falcana. I love this series so very much. And it always pissed me off so much that E7 was a PSP exclusive. Because at the time when it was released, I said, "Oh no, I want to play this game so badly, but I can't because it's on the PSP. I just have a DS. I don't want to buy this PSP just for that game." So a month ago, I said, "Oh fuck it, I buy the PSP anyway, since now it's probably less expensive." I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I mean, this game is wonderful. I love this so much, and I just played 6 hours, so I cannot wait to finish this. Um, what do I like about this game? Well, I cannot tell much about the story since I just started it yesterday. So far it looks interesting. All these Adol and Dogi are running around in this continent, this kingdom, discovering this legend of the dragons. I'll be able to tell more while I finish the game about the story. But as I said, it looks promising. Um, New characters, they look good so far. That Aisha and Tia and Maya, they all look good. Shias, I love this guy of the Dragon Knight. Shias is the same name of the guy in Breath of Fire 4, the dog, the grass runner guy with the sword who's staggered when he talks. This is so fun. I love so much. Oh, the Falcom of E7 is the same guy instead of um, Breath of Fire 4, but with the human face. Love that. Ah, my Breath of Fire love. And also, there's that apparently returning character. I don't remember his name now, but he is uh, probably important in Ys 6, Ark of Napishtim. But even though I have the game, I just played like 2 hours or something, so not enough. I haven't met him yet, so I don't know yet. But as I said, the story looks interesting and promising, and I'll be able to tell you more after I finish the game, while I do a full discussion on it. This is just a first impression. The thing that I really want to talk about is the battle system. This is kind of controversial. Can I say that? Because I think that a lot of people actually, I said a lot contrast opinions on this. Let's say this here. Like a lot of people complain about the battle system, while others said that they loved it. So it's a kind of hate and love situation. And in my case, I'm totally into the love part because I love the battle system of East 7. I think it's incredibly funny. I have so much fun in attacking and dodging the dodge button. So I keep pressing it in any case. It's very useful in battle, of course, and it helps a lot in battle. And I don't mind changing characters. I mean, yes, it's true that many people say that, like all the other East game, it's enough playing with Adol, but there's nothing wrong with trying others. I was kind of nice to play like Dogi. I still remember him from East 1, East 3. I say, it might be interesting playing as Dogi. There you go, which has been granted. And it's just part of like a combat strategy. Like for certain enemies, you need a heavy hit nerf. For the normal enemies, Adol is enough. Or for birds and stuff like that, Aisha with long range attacks, it's more indicated. But there are also other characters that made an appearance so far, like Elk. I really like Elk, this brat with the huge double sword. That was cool. And Mustafa, the sage of the Fire Shrine, and many more, I suppose, later. So I really like the combat system. I think it's very interactive. I think it's very intuitive in a way. It's very funny. It makes for a phenomenal action RPG. Even though I admit I love the bump and run system of the previous games, like from Is 1 and 2 and 4. I love that. I think that other than the party members, E7 didn't change much from Ark of Napishtim and Ultim Falgana. I think that Ultim Falgana is the game that really perfected the action, like hack and slash element in Ease that was introduced by Love Kefin, Ace 5, was improved in Ace 7 and perfected, as I said, in Ultim Falgana and Origin. So this is the same kind of combat system, but with party members and without, in this case, like, for example, in Ultim Falgana, you have the gems for the special attacks. In here, you have the seals. So in a kind of, it's always the same in a sort of way. And I think it's nice returning. Like, if I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think that what really not upset, but caught by surprise Ys fans and old school fans was the party, the possibility of changing characters. That, to me, it's absolutely not a big deal. Of course, I have to mention the music and use the siren. The music in Ys 7 is fantastic. Um, it's difficult to say it's as good or better than Oath for Ghana because Oath for Ghana has some of the best soundtrack, like in like period in video game history. That is really cool. But Origin was good, but not as good. This Ys 7 as a phenomenal soundtrack. I love it so far. I remember when I was waiting for this game, I was so anxious to have it. I watched on YouTube the introduction video so many times because I love the music, especially like the anime style. It's fantastic. I love that. I really like that. But the music of the introduction was so amazing. I mean, JDK music are some of the best I think that you can get from video game industry, and E7 is no exception. Even though I just played 6 hours, I'm really glad with the music so far, and they really did a good job. I admit I don't know if there are some returning themes or something from previous game because I heard that there are some um, themes from other games like in Ys 2 and others, but I can't recognize them yet. So maybe I'm not fanatical with Ys not that much at least. So my first impression so far, this is a fantastic game. I absolutely love this. I cannot wait to play more, and I'm going to play more. Just like my PSP is recharging because I was playing too much this morning, since it's a nice Sunday and Sunday morning. It's a good time for gaming, and I can't wait to explore more of this game. I'm very glad to have this, finally to have this to improve and increase my Ys collection, since I love this series so much. So this could be it for a first impression videos. Of course, I want to talk about it more, but just need to play more. So for now, this is it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this. If you haven't played this game, by the way, do it now because this is fantastic. But I think that Ys fans, all of you, play this game already. I think I was the only one left behind, simply because it was too cheap to buy a PSP back then. But now I have it. I'm coming. I'm coming. Thanks for watching, guys, and get ready for a full discussion in the future. So thanks for watching and take care.